So Emma, you're born and raised in the high desert, right?
Yes, I was born and raised in the high desert.
What high school did you graduate from?
So my freshman year, I started off at Apple and COVID hit, I'd say about midway through my freshman year. So then everything went online and then everything was just online. So I continued staying online rather than going back to Apple. I just stayed homeschooled at Alta Vista. And then I switched schools. Sounds bad. I know it's a school for like bad kids, but I went to High Desert Premier and that's where I graduated.
Did you continue cheerleading there? From what age to what age did you start cheerleading and did you stop cheerleading?
I was about 7 when I started cheerleading. I tried lots of sports. I tried soccer. Actually, not lots. I tried soccer and basketball. And then I realized I can't do a sport with a ball involved. It wasn't my thing. I was very girly growing up. I liked girly things. I lived with my grandma growing up. So she was like, oh, you should do gymnastics. I know someone. So she put me in gymnastics. I loved it. I learned a lot from that, but it wasn't my thing still. So there was a gym down the street. She took me over there one day. I took an open gym class, I believe, and I absolutely loved it. I fell in love with competitive cheerleading. So yeah, I was about 7 when I started.
Damn.
And I did cheer for about 7 or 8 years. I can't remember the exact number, but I fell in love with cheerleading, the teamwork. Being in gymnastics, it wasn't really like a team. It's like you're on the mat, that's you. With cheer, it was like teamwork, growing together. Everybody has to be on time. It's all about performing together. It was just a teamwork.
So when we first met, which you've always been very sweet, outgoing, but you were kind of shy, right?
Yeah.
Now, and if you ask anybody in the community that you're the face of the high desert gyms, which in the gym world, those are the flagship gyms. How did you do that? Being a little bit more shy and to now leading TG girls and influencing other older women, younger women in the community, but how did you do that and how does it feel?
So I'd say, yeah, I stopped doing cheerleading and then I was homeschooled, so I felt very isolated. Didn't quite know exactly who I was, but I definitely wanted to find that spark in me and what I truly wanted to do. With the gym, it started off, I wasn't doing cheer. I was looking for something. I've always been into fitness. I've always been athletic. I got a gym membership. My dad took me into the Victorville location and I tried other gyms. Didn't really like them at all. And then I saw a few people my age going to the gym, so we went into the Victorville location. My dad signed me up. I was about 15 and a half, almost 16. And I signed up, fell even more in love with bodybuilding because yeah, I tried other gyms. The people that you're surrounded with really matters. I fell in love with the gym, got really into bodybuilding. And then I met you, and I remember I went to the front one day, and I was like, are you guys hiring? And you're like, yeah, bring in your resume and kind of new dress. And I didn't bring in my resume, I found a job babysitting, but a month later, I was given an opportunity to be a TG girl. I took that opportunity. I showed up to the event, and absolutely loved it. I was very shy around that time, still shy. But then I met with you, you wanted to meet with me and you asked me questions. You were like, what do you want to do in life? And I basically told you I want to help people. My goal is to be a nurse. I've always cared for people. I just wanted to help people, And you gave me an opportunity to work at the gym. And yeah, I started working at the Victorville location. And I was definitely shy still, a little bit. It was a little out of my comfort zone. But that's where growth happens, is stepping out of your comfort zone. So I started working at the Victorville location. I worked there for about a year and a few months, almost a year and a half. And then in that mix, I was offered the opportunity to run TG Girls because after my first event, and I saw what the vibes were, bringing the community together and meeting new people, even working at the gym, just meeting new people, I fell in love with it. And I actually was asked to take on TG Girls. Now I run TG Girls for our local events. Absolutely love it. Overall, helped build me and see different perspectives from everyone. So now I work at the Apple Valley location and meeting new people and just caring for my members. Every single member that I meet, they truly mean something to me because you never know what someone's going through at the end of the day. Working at the gym has definitely helped build me into the person that I am today.
So
step out of my comfort zone.
What it is you're in front of a lot of people and you are being yourself and not holding it back by being shy. What is that for you at the end of the day? Like, not the gym, not the members, not anybody else. What is that for you?
Finally being able to help people, because I know a lot of people are stuck where I used to be, truly knowing who they are. And I like talking to people. People see me as like a pretty girl. Like, sometimes my face isn't very welcoming, but that doesn't mean that I won't talk to you or anything. And I feel like that is how a lot of people are, is you don't know someone until you truly talk to them. And that's why I like to talk to everybody at the gym, get to know people, because truly, like, you never know what someone's going through. And you guys came into my life when I was searching for something. I was looking for something to help build me. I didn't know who I was, and that's why working at the gym, I want to help other people. They could be where I once was, and I want to help build them as well.
Kind of seems like there's like a repeated theme tonight, huh? Like, if you had somebody like you right now, when you were 15, who you are today, where would that put you today? Right?
Yes.
If you had you, but somebody else when you were 15, of your knowledge and everything that you just said and your experiences and helping people, how much further would you be you now, right? Louis said it, Blake said it, everybody has said it tonight. And I think that's the biggest thing for everybody. And I'm not speaking for you, you just said it, to be yourself, love, take care of. But also, I know you, like, you're not afraid to tell somebody to fuck off if they're in the wrong. Exactly. You know, but you love, but don't take it for weakness. But imagine if when you were 15, if Emma today was talking to Emma at 15. It's the repeat. It's the repeat tonight, right? So I'm extremely proud of you for that. And I mean, just like seeing the growth that you have had is unbelievable for me, but also extremely like gratifying. And again, just like I told these young dudes, like that's my fuck you to the world, but it's also your fuck you to the world of like the bad, not to the good, but like where you're going and what you're doing is unstoppable. And the only person that can stop it is you.
Exactly.
You're the only one. And you've already realized, like, you've gotten through that. I mean, look at you. You did your first bikini show and you fucking smoked them. First.
All you gotta do is believe in yourself.
Yep. Believe in yourself and not listen to the naysayers and the, oh, yeah.
At the end of the day, you only have yourself and you control everything.
When it comes to your emotions.
Yes.
And you have yourself to realize, like, your supporters, and because your supporters fuel you. Mm-hmm. But that, you know, like some people like, oh, my parents told me like, oh, I shouldn't do that. I should go to school and do this and get stuck under fluorescent lights in a hospital for the rest of my life.
Mhm.
Or they could be free and build with a community like we're doing right now and have the gratification that you have by changing people's lives that walk in. We talk about it all the time, like, we don't know, like somebody that comes in the door to the gym, like that's their vacation, right? That's their getaway. We don't know what type of day that person's having. So why don't we smile, how are you doing? Get to know them. Just like, you're a professional at it. You're a professional, literal professional at it. Again, because you didn't really answer it, how does it feel to be Emma knowing the changes that you make and where you have the growth that you have personally done to be able to make those changes in other people's life? I see it, everybody sees it, but we all on ourselves, like we were talking about earlier, downplay our own actions. And you do it on yourself too.
Mhm.
But this is a time to really reflect. How does it make you feel knowing how badass you are and what you've done in a short period of time and where you came from? How does that make you feel? Not members, not gym, not nothing else. How does that make Emma feel?
Makes me feel great. I've grown so much, and to look back on it, I'm very thankful for all the people that have supported me through everything. And I'm just so beyond thankful. Honestly, I want to thank God. I feel like, not gonna get religious, but like had a major part. And to look back on like keeping that faith, it really helped through the years. It feels amazing. I want to grow more, and it makes me hungrier to see what I'm capable of. Because I mean, I've already came so far, and to see.
You're just getting warmed up, girl.
Yeah, I'm just getting warmed up. Yep.
So now, I have to ask you the hard question. Who is Emma?
Who is Emma?
Nothing. Who is Emma? I don't want to hear any bullshit about the gym or anything else. Who is Emma?
A loving, caring person. I'm genuine. Any interaction I've had with you, anybody, it's genuine. I really do care for people. I wish there's more people like me. There are a lot of people like me, and they have helped me.
No, there's only one Emma, so stay on Emma. Stay on Emma.
I have a huge heart, and I've seen my growth. I want to grow more, especially with the gym. Help build myself, always. Have that discipline always. I mean, doing a show really helped me grow into the person I am today. It's definitely something where I had a lot of ups and downs. It wasn't easy at all.
You weren't comfortable?
I wasn't comfortable, exactly. And to grow, you have to step out of your comfort zone. It's exactly what it is. And I was always scared of that. I was always scared of change. I was scared of what was to come. And I had to get out of that mindset. It's all you have is now. It's exactly what it is. All you have is now. And you have to live by that and live like it's your last day. Always push yourself, have that discipline. Focusing on what is meant for you and what you want. It's always about you. And in the mix of caring for people, care for yourself. I'm so proud of myself for coming to that realization. And I was lost, but once you really dig deep and find who you truly are, look at all the things that could happen. I mean, I did my first bodybuilding show. I got first place. It's because I really pushed myself. I believed in myself. I had those moments where I was like, man, can I do this? And I told myself, yeah, you can. You can do anything you put your mind to.
So last question. If you could tell the 15-year-old Emma anything right now, what would it be? This is for the younger generation out there, but if you right now, with where you are, could tell the 15-year-old Emma anything, what would it be? The most important thing, what is it?
It would be keep going. I mean, step out of your comfort zone, talk to people. Really, what it is talking to people, meeting new people. They will help build you. And if you're around a crowd where you don't see yourself being around when you're an adult, your age is just a number. At that age, you could be talking to people way older than you that are successful, which I wish I did. And I mean, it's better late than never. I mean, but my 15-year-old self, I wish I took more action in listening to people. I feel like I was very closed off. I was shy. I didn't want to talk to people. I didn't really necessarily care what people had to say. I cared for people, but I didn't know how to understand. I think really digging deep into what other people have to say and listening to successful people and who you surround yourself around plays a big part. Surround yourself around people who are willing to grow.
So if you're shy, get out of your comfort zone, meet people and talk and care.
It doesn't matter what age you are capable of anything you put your mind to.
Yep. Absolutely. Like I said, I'm super proud of you, and don't let that go to your head though. Keep going.
No, definitely. Always stay humble.